Hello. Yes.
Yes. And welcome
Oh my
to
God.
Fashion Photo Review. Just kidding. I'm Icon Ebony Fierce.
And I'm Onyx on Dick.
Yes.
On an Onyx. Review.
We're a little different. We're doing a little things a little different today because, you know, we're responsible here at Burd Events, and
We
if
are.
us aren't feeling the best, we take all precautions and we make sure that we're not all up in each other's breath. Okay, we want each other to be safe and sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You can't be safe unless you're sexy. Oh, I meant that the other way around. You can't be sexy unless you're safe. So
And
stay
I've been on
sexy.
being sexy for a long time.
Oh, me too. Oh. And you know what's the nice thing is that I'm currently at my home. Icon, I think you're at your home.
I am.
And I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I don't have any pants on.
I have pants on, but it does not match anything I'm wearing up here.
And this is a very cohesive look you have. So I'm imagining you have like a plaid pant or something.
Actually stripes. It's like these bell bottoms, but it's like yellow, blue, and maroon.
So
Now,
did you watch this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race?
I did. And face crack of the century.
It really was something. But this was overall just an excellent episode of TV.
Very good. It was like if people were exposed to RuPaul's Drag Race for the first time and they watched this episode, I wouldn't be mad at all.
Yeah, like this is a very good portrayal of the television program.
Absolutely.
It was.
So today, well, not today. The past
many days
episode,
ago.
a few days ago, or a few months ago rather, they did a challenge based on the theme disco. And as you can see, I love me some disco. You know, I love me a little shimmy, go, titty top. And I love glittery sequins. So I was very happy for this challenge.
I would say this was your challenge.
Yes.
I think you would have killed it if you were there. It would have been over for those hoes.
Oh, I would have won. Okay?
It's so funny because I feel like nowadays gays don't really know a lot about like actual disco. Like they hear disco and I think they're like, oh, Dua Lipa and Kylie Minogue's new album.
I will hurt somebody.
Like when you hear the word disco, what do you think of? What are your artists you go to?
I automatically think of Donna Summer. I think of Gloria Gaynor, Diana Ross, Chic, very early Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
That's a good point. Early Michael Jackson was very disco.
Yeah, like Rock With You, like, you know, I think of that. And also ABBA and the Bee Gees. What do you think?
All that stuff. I think of Taking Back Sunday. No, I'm just kidding. Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. There we go.
And I'm yes too.
I mostly yeah. Oh my God, when RuPaul made the Panic at the Disco joke, I was like, Jesus Christ, is this where we are in the show where we're making Panic at the Disco fun? And so in this challenge, though, they had a choreographer. And, you know, we learned that some people take choreo well and some people don't. As always. And there's a big difference, I think, between being a good dancer and mover on stage and being able to learn choreography. Like, I think it was Kennedy Davenport's season. Like, Kennedy is a fantastic mover. great dancer, but couldn't really take choreo very well. That's a different skill.
It is, because you know, it's all about listening and being cohesive with everyone else, and cohesion is pretty much the best. The only important thing really is choreography and memorization.
No, you're right. And so who struggled in this? I remember Utica, my girl Utica.
Yes.
She brands herself as the wacky inflatable balloon woman of drag, and it really showed through this challenge.
I see that tall like balloon waving like at car dealerships and shit.
Yep. Had a little bit of trouble there, as expected.
Yes.
But I think
some other people had like issues too. I know didn't Mick had some issues too.
Mick had a little bit of some issues. Kandy did as well a little bit.
Yes.
But also like the tea coming off of that Untucked last episode, you know. Just when they entered the workroom right off, tensions were high between, it was Tamisha, Kandy, and Elliot. It was a little, could cut the tension with a knife in that room.
Yes. And it's like, oh Lord. But it formed the group, the new Ro-Laska-Tox.
The new Ro-Laska-Tox.
Kagona.
The Mean Girls.
Kagona. I think Kandy posted Kagona.
Yes, it was Kandy Muse, Got Mick, and Tina Burner. I saw someone on Instagram post, this is kind of shady, but they're like, I love this like new Ro-Laska-Tox because you can't just say it's the pretty girls because Tina's not pretty. I was like, oh my God. I did not agree with that. It's just something I read, everybody. Don't come for me.
All right. No. And then we're going to the actual challenge. Now, what did you think overall about who did good and who did bad?
I thought, you know, what surprised me was Rosé did very well. And Olivia Lux's look with that hair, really like, I don't think they danced the best, but they just embodied disco and like their face, and just like, they really sold it for me.
It's the energy for me.
It was the energy. And I think, you know, would you say like a lot of disco is just bringing a vibe?
The looks. Kandy Muse. I love Kandy Muse, but I really wish she wore more. She would have worn more than just a one shoulder like jumpsuit.
Yeah. It wasn't giving me disco. It was just kind of, it was, you know, it was like a fun dancey look. That was about it. Also, Tina's look I loved.
Oh yes.
That like fully beaded Bob Mackie thing. I love that. My roommate did point out that was interesting though, is that for some reason the neckline did a U. And traditionally, it had like that straight V down neckline, you know? That was an interesting choice. But overall, I did like that dress. And I think it's funny that Tina has not been red yet for just wearing red, yellow, and orange. But then in the runway, we transitioned to category as little black dress.
LBD.
Everyone's got to have one. We all have a little black dress. My wardrobe is mostly black. So, you know, some of us have more to pick than others. I'll do a top and a bottom.
Okay.
So my top look was Got Mick, I think, with the tiny little dress just covering their no parts. I loved it. I think it's so original. Such a great little concept. My bottom is, I got a couple on. Oh my God, Denali's spider look. I'm always here for a spooky little reference. And they did the full makeup, they did the prosthetics. Denali showing us some diversity on what they can do. I was here for it. A bottom, Rosé. I swear to fucking God, if I see one more look that is trimmed in any sort of tulle or ruffle fashion, I'm done with it. You look like a throw pillow, and I'm sick of seeing it. And also, I don't think Kandy's look turned out the way they thought.
Yeah.
It looked a little messy.
I actually loved it. I really wish that she didn't do the black paint smeared. I really wish it just been just like a slick back hairstyle. And that's it. Simone's look was absolutely fucking smart because Simone knew that she didn't do as well. So she said, you know what? I'm gonna go and pick out this wig from the fucking archives of old school RuPaul and go back to her. And I said, oh my goodness.
I'm so happy you did. It really was everything.
And it was the exact hair that RuPaul wore. Simone's looks are just so simple, but it's like it packs a punch.
It really does, and it's such a smart concept too. Just like if the challenge is little black dress, be like, okay, you can't, a little black dress like isn't really nothing crazy. It's exactly what it is, a little black dress. So the fact that they decided to focus more on the hair and really make that be the standout piece in their look was just like, that's like the smartest thing to do, and it looked incredible. And the fact that their outfit was even made out of hair too, it was a bunch of little braids. Like, just chef's kiss to Simone. I see Simone like winning, if not at least like top 3, top 2.
Absolutely.
Like they've been killing every single challenge. So that brings us to who did not kill this challenge. And we see Tamisha Iman and Kandy Muse in the bottom. Congratulations, both of you.
Well deserved.
I would like that wig in red. Thank you.
That wig was made by Dragula's own Madeline Hatter.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, I wonder if she...
Order it.
Let's see. It is fun to see. One of my favorite things to do with RuPaul is like, everyone when they post their looks tags the designers and everything. I love to see who makes all this stuff. It's really fun. You get to see, another side of creativity.
Yeah.
Oh, Madeline did do that wig. Oh. I wonder how much they are.
And see, and now later on, Onyx is going to, be about $200.
Yeah. Well, Madeline is so good at just like, it's a little off topic, but whatever. They're so good at doing like wigs that look like messy and just like after sex hair, but they like fall so well.
So good. Oh, and it's always so big and fluffy and sexy.
Oh, mama, like that. Ooh.
This everything. Oh.
Now I'm looking at my hair. I'm like, this wig's nothing. It's tiny.
I love it. Actually, it's like very cloth.
This is an Ophelia Hot Ass original. Thank you, Ophelia. Shout out to Ophelia Hot Ass, a wonderful Westchester queen.
Shout out to
also
Ophelia.
member of the Burd events fam too, I believe. Yeah. We got fam all over, and everyone's so talented. See, you can get a Ophelia Hot Ass wig that looks like this, or you can get me to do your hair, and it will turn out more of this consistency.
But you know what? You make it work. You just make it look like you just sucked it somewhere in the corner for way too long.
Yeah, like 10 minutes too long.
But
all right, well, talk
about the gag. Oh, when it was Tanisha Iman and Kandy Muse at the lip sync for the lives.
That was some producer behind the scenes, like, because the fact that they were fighting in the Untucked, and you know they had already been butting heads for so long, and the fact that they're lip syncing against each other, I'm just like, I see, like you can see the editing, like.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? All right, you got that. But they gave a performance of the motherfucking episode. And
it was good.
Kandy Muse, Shantae's, and Tamisha Iman session away.
And I was very sad to see Tamisha Iman go. Because, you know, they're a drag legend. They really are. And it's not a lot of the times on RuPaul you get to see some like the older, like more legendary queens on the show. It is a lot more like younger queens, and it's nice to see. And I wish they could have stayed longer. I was sad they left. I really was.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they still have some health problems, and you know, people don't understand how physically trying Drag Race is. Like, if you listen, like, you know, this is not on some insider shit that, like, you know, I know this queen, blah blah blah. They've talked about it before. If you look at some of the podcasts that some of these queens do, they talk about their experiences doing some physical challenges on Drag Race, and it's not easy, and people be getting injured. Like,
yeah, Eureka had to leave.
Yeah.
And due to an injury that got on Drag Race, like, and I imagine, like, I don't know how much sleep they're getting, but I know myself, I would not be getting enough sleep on that show. I would not be able to go to sleep at night.
Focus on this everything.
Yeah, like, must be not only physically demanding, but mentally demanding. So,
yeah.
That's what they say, like, just getting on the show is like a reward in itself, because it really is, like, and just you know, just doing the thing.
Absolutely.
But I'm sad to see Tamisha go.
Yeah, but you know, you'll probably see her on All Stars.
Honestly, we probably will get an All Stars moment from her, and I'm here for that.
Yeah, so hopefully. All Stars.
Yeah. Put her on All Stars, Ru. I know you watch this every week.
Yes. Well, could you imagine? Oh my goodness.
RuPaul saw this. Put me on season 14.
Me on season 17.
Yeah. Season 356. You could never, sweetie. Yeah. I realize this white hair makes my teeth look so yellow.
Oh my goodness.
Don't smoke, kids. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for another wonderful recap with Icon and Onyx. I'm Onyx.
I'm Icon Ebony Fierce.
And you, if you would like to watch RuPaul's Drag Race with us, you can watch RuPaul's Drag Race UK with Icon Ebony Fierce every Thursday on twitch.tv/Burd events at 7:30. And if you'd like to watch RuPaul's Drag Race USA edition, you can watch it with me every Friday, twitch.tv/Burd events at 7:30.
We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Live, laugh, love you.
I don't know what you're waiting for, but are you subscribed? If not, why?
And I would like that in a 5-paragraph essay MLA format on why you haven't subscribed to our channel.
Okay. And if you can't give us that, I want you to click on that right now. And then you want to hit that notification bell right next to it.
Ding, ding.
And hit all.
Why haven't you done it yet? Just fucking do it.
Do it now.
Do it now. You're not doing anything else. Do it now.
It's about to start.
Is it, the video's
Come
about to
on.
start. Quick,
Come on.
quick, quick.
Hurry up.
An ad for tampons is coming soon. Click.